I was talking to our good friend Paul earlier today. I don't know if you saw in the group chat, but he was saying that he's going to get a denim vest for his cat and that him and his girlfriend are going to go as me for Halloween or for the next party we have. And he's like, when's your birthday? I was like, 3 weeks. And he goes, getting on Amazon now.
Oh, shit. He's going to make it happen. I was going to say, because we literally just missed the cutoff for, Halloween?
Yeah.
No.
But then I was like, well, I'm going to go as you. He goes, so you're going to get a giant chopstick to use as a cane? I was like, oh, 100%. And I'm also going to go in yellowface.
And I'm going to borrow somebody's little daughter to walk with as my wife.
And I'm going to wear a ninja suit. I was like, I just don't have an Italian thing to do, but I have the haircut, so that'll...
Yeah, you can figure it out.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Okay.
So
Nice.
Excited for that.
Okay.
My birthday's Friday the 13th. Do we do anything for my birthday?
It is Friday the 13th this year?
It's Friday the 13th.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, let's do something. For
Day
sure.
of El Diablo.
It's a Friday, so I mean,
I'm going to drink either way. Unless I get booked for something. And if I get booked, I'll be drinking after the show.
I drink most Fridays.
I partake.
No, you coerce me more to drink.
Yeah, it's my job.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
You know, she come over and I'm not drinking and I'm like doing other stuff. And then you're like, so we drinking or what?
No, I just pour you a shot. I don't even ask. I'm like, you're drinking, right?
But-
like you're drinking.
You know, I got a little bit of a weakness to it, though. I'm just like, you want a shot? And I'm like, yeah, I want a shot,
Yeah.
of course.
Well, I know you have to fight it just because you're argumentative, but I know deep down you really want it because you want to escape reality for a little bit.
Well, it's difficult sitting up on this high horse, bro. I got to tell you, man. Fucking looking down on everybody.
You know, when I'm up on my high horse, a drink really makes me feel even higher.
It does.
It feels
does.
really good.
And it just takes only a few more
Really
to
good.
actually bust me back down.
Yeah.
You know,
I like to bust a nut for my high horse.
I'll show my ass.
I like to shoot some rope from the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah, sky rope.
Sky rope.
Yeah. Have you ever seen that Skyscraper movie with The Rock? About Skyscraper?
I did not ever see that one. They lost me with Rampage. They lost me with the truck driving one, with the cocaine dealing truck driving one.
I like that one.
That was
He's
okay.
saving his son. It's called Skyscraper. Mm-hmm. It's good. I don't care what anybody says. It's good. I liked it. I
you
liked
know-
it. And the San Andreas one, where he's like the rescue helicopter
Unrealistic.
guy. Yeah.
Totally unrealistic.
How
However,
earthquakes are unrealistic?
unrealistic.
Okay.
It's not real.
Okay.
Earthquakes aren't real.
The Earth's not real. This is a simulation.
Yeah. I feel like I would like to see The Rock's character in San Andreas go head to head with John Cusack's character in 2012 and really see who the badass is at that point.
Well, John Cusack wasn't a badass. He was just like a weasel. He like fucking squirmed his way through and made it
Saved
through everything.
his wife and kid, and he drove a fucking limousine through a falling building.
Ex-wife. And that is one of the best movie scenes. I rewatched 2012, and that's like in the first 15 minutes or so. But I'll rewatch that movie just for that scene, and then I just finish it.
Well-
but that movie's, for dystopian films, I fucking love 2012. I think it's great.
Well,
I think
because we all
excellent.
died while that film came out. So
Yeah, that's a history lesson for what happened. This is all Mandela effect. None of this is real. You think any of this is real? None of this makes any fucking sense.
Well, I mean, it's a shared consciousness to begin with. You're another version of me. I'm another version of you. The people watching are other versions. We're all just different versions of ourselves inside this dream.
You're all just versions of me.
That's it.
I'm the only one that exists here.
You're supposed to be.
This is all projections.
You're supposed to be a narcissist out of it. Let me ask you this. Is human nature when you first come out to tell the truth, to be giving and kind?
I lie.
Yeah.
I lie. I don't know why. My instinct always lie.
It's too easy.
I have to stop myself to tell the truth. I have to stop and be like, just say the thing. Just say the thing. Just say the truth.
You
Just
have
do
to
it.
make the conscious decision
Yeah.
to do the right thing, to tell the truth. The instinct is to do the bad thing, do the wrong thing, lie, bear false witness, all the other sins.
I'm going to be completely honest here, even when I lie. But I'm going to be completely honest. I like to do bad things.
I do
I
too,
don't know
man.
why. It just feels great.
It feels better than
feels
good. Now, you know
so
what?
good.
And I'll tell you, at the end of the day, when you... Okay, so here, how about this? I only feel good when I gloat what I did good to somebody else to get that selfish kudos.
And that makes it bad.
That's right.
But why does it make it bad? I help somebody. Why can't I feel good too for doing good?
'Cause you're a goddamn
It doesn't make
narcissist.
sense. It's only bad because everybody else says it is. I think it's good. If you do something good, even if you get to brag about it later, you still did something good. I did a show last night to make it about me. But I did a show last night. And I wrote a brand new joke as I'm sitting upstairs because I'm not going to watch a show. I can't watch a show that I just
No, I
don't.
hear you.
I'm I just feel like I'm better than everybody.
Well,
you
you're
know?
not trying to Carlos
Yeah.
Mencia everybody else's premises of their jokes either.
Yeah, and I don't
Yeah.
want to hear something that I've already written and be like, well, no, I can't do that joke because I don't care what goes up before me. I don't care if you kill before I go up. I don't care if you bomb. I don't care what happens before I go up. I want to go up and take control and just make this is my part of the show. Let's do my thing.
You want to Jerry Lee Lewis the piano and light it on fire.
But to go back and fuck my cousin, younger cousin. But now I'm gonna marry her. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna marry her, and then I'll probably like hit her and smack her around. Only so they'll make a movie about it. You know, they don't make movies about the good guys.
Never.
They only film the long shots.
exactly.
So I got to beat her for a long time. I'm kidding. I would never.
Just keep it down.
Most
Just keep it down.
Keep it down.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Don't let the neighbors hear it.
she can take a hit. She'll keep it down.
Oh.
But but the joke is, and it's kind of pertaining to what we're talking about. You know, like you should be able to gloat, and if you get a good feeling, it doesn't matter. You did something good for somebody, you should be able to enjoy that. But the joke was like, have you heard that saying? And I'm sure you have, but when people say, "Oh, I hate that person so much," I wouldn't piss on them if they were on fire to put them out.
I've heard that saying, and I don't agree with it.
I would.
I would absolutely
totally
piss on somebody.
them. They don't even have to be on fire. I'll just piss on them. But if they are on fire, I'll piss on to put them out because you know what? If you don't piss on them, then they die and they get the sweet release. Fuck that. I should be getting that sweet release. And two, if you put them out with your piss, they have to live and be thankful for your piss.
That's right. No, and I also want to make strong eye contact while we're pissing and they're on fire.
I
And I want to
don't
be like,
break eye
hey, just
contact.
take note.
Yeah.
Just take note. My piss is saving your life right now.
I'm pissing on you. No,
Yeah.
no, stop. I'm pissing on
I'm
you.
pissing. I'm pissing. I'm pissing.
Yeah.
The piss
Stop.
is saving you.
Stop, drop, and roll in my piss. My piss will save you.
Open your mouth. I think your mouth's
Yeah.
on fire too.
How awesome would it be to be like, yeah, I know I hate him, but you know, I pissed on him and he's alive. And that person has to tell that story like, yeah, I was on fire, I was going to die, but then my mortal enemy pissed all over my face, it got in my mouth, but it saved my life.
I gotta tell
They
you,
pissed on me.
I used to not like that guy until he was on fire and I pissed on him to save his life. Then I liked him now after
Yeah.
that. Like I want to see him as often as I can.
Also, I kind of want to set someone on fire so I can piss on them.
Just saying. I want to see how gratifying it feels now at this stage.
I just want to do good things. That's
Exactly.
it.
And
I
then
wanna
tell
do
somebody
good
about
things.
it selfishly.
Not somebody, everybody.
Everyone.
Please, somebody
Videotape
film it.
Okay.
Film it, post it, tag me. I can't post it myself because that's gauche.
Yeah.
I don't know if
No,
I
but-
use that. I don't know if I use that word right, but it
I've
feels
never
right.
heard that word before in my life. So
You
it
haven't
doesn't
heard
matter.
gauche?
No.
Gauche is like I think it means like tacky or hacky, or it's like, you know, classless. See, I am
thought-
Italian. That was involuntary.
It might be voluntary,
Yeah.
involuntary.
Involuntary.
I thought for a second you were just like having a speech impediment how you were saying the word ghost.
No, gauche.
I was like, okay, so he's got a
I see
he's got a-
ghosts.
He's
There's
got a
ghosts.
speech impediment now, so I don't know.
La Quinta is Spanish for next to Denny's.
Exactly. We say ghost now instead of
Yeah.
ghost.
I
Yeah.
lost my foot because I'm a bum.
fucking Herbie over here fucking speaking and shit, you know. Hubie.
Yeah.
Was it Hubie? It was Hubie.
Okay.
He spoke
Oh,
like that. Hubie.
Hubie.
Hubie's Halloween?
That movie was trash.
That now
I love Adam Sandler, but
was that actually the worst movie he ever made?
no.
Was there a worse movie?
I think Jack and Jill was pretty bad.
Oh God, man, touche.
Jack
All right.
and Jill was
Okay.
real
Okay.
bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't like Zohan. But rewatching it, I found some funny parts.
It had its moments.
I love 50 First Dates. I think it's
Oh, I love
think
that
it's
movie.
good.
No, my wife and I watch it all the time. It's funny.
What's your favorite Adam Sandler movie?
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore?
Happy Gilmore. Absolutely.
Man, mine was Billy Madison for long, so then it was Happy Gilmore, but I think it's got to be The Wedding Singer. It's
That's my
heartfelt,
next.
pulls your heartstrings. It's fucking hilarious. There's so many quotable moments from that.
It is. It's my next one. However, neither of those are my favorite Happy Madison movie.
Grandma's Boy.
It's Grandma's Boy.
But there's no
All
Adam
day.
Sandler, it's just his production.
That's it.
Yeah, Grandma's Boy is cult classic.
All day.
Yeah.
All day. I was actually talking to somebody the other day, and I was like, "Oh, you haven't seen?" I did a quote from Grandma's Boy, and they were like, "I don't get the reference." I was
Fucking
like,
red-shirted ass.
I was like, it was. I did the boa. It was a, but I want to put a boa.
yeah.
And
I'd
they're
like
like,
to get you a boa constrictor just to go around the neck.
and they looked at me weird, and I was like, "How'd they see me?" And they're like, I don't know. I'm like, you're just letting me fucking rattle off these sayings, and you're not going to say you didn't see the movie. And they're like, okay, I didn't see the movie. I'm
And
like,
he was like, I'm just a man, but I'm working on that.
Yeah.
I want to get metal legs. That whole movie, every scene is quotable. Every
Everything.
fucking scene
Everything.
that's there.
what does high
It's
score
fucking-
mean? Did
Yeah.
I break it?
Did I break
break
it? Yeah. Do you guys have a bathroom or do I have to shit in a plant?
Yes. Hey, hey, guy blow.
You said it wrong. It's Shiloh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were sweet.
That's fucking great.
No, that's the best one by far.
We're rolling, by the way. Welcome
Oh.
back. Oh, my podcast. Yeah,
Blah, blah,
whatever.
blah.
Jason, Mike, you know, if you don't, You'll figure it out as we go along. We are narcissists, and hey, you know what?
Our parents made us this way.
Well, I was kind of already this way.
You were born a narcissist?
Yeah, I was
Okay.
a handsome baby, dude.
Well,
I was a thin baby. I was born early, so I was more than on time.
So 2.5 pounds fucking makes you a thin baby. Okay, cool.
Yeah, actually, it does. That's very borderline
Do you
unhealthy.
Do you remember? Was it 2? What was your weight? 4?
I was
5?
like three,
something?
4,
3
3,
something?
5, something like that.
Okay. You
Yeah.
had tubes in all your holes and everything, I'm sure.
Still.
Okay.
I kept them.
You're like, I like
Yeah.
that stuff.
Yeah.
That's what set me off on the path.
Sustenance. I was a handsome little baby, dude. I was baby green eyes. And then my eyes turned brown when I was a little kid, and now they're back to hazel.
You're
So,
full of shit. That's why.
Yeah, I am full of shit. That's
okay.
right.
That's okay.
It's okay. It's a great way to stay in shape.
All the stories that you tell me that correlate with the photos, especially the one of you almost falling off of the Grand Canyon, like I don't feel bad for you. I look at those photos, I'm like, this kid looks rotten.
I was
This
shit.
kid looks fucking rotten.
You know what the problem is? And I've been writing a joke about this, and I won't do the joke because that's gauche. Use it twice.
So we're speaking like lashes now. Okay.
Yeah, my lashes. But I realized at a young age that I was smarter than my parents. Like, I realized the shit they were telling me was dumb. Like, when they tried to tell me about Santa, and I'm like 5 years old, and I literally, as a little child, got tired of hearing it. And I told my dad at one point, I was like, look, you beat me year round, but at Christmas you make up for it, which I really enjoy. I'll take a beating for a go-kart any fucking time of the week. I don't care. But can we can it with the Santa stuff? I was like, first off, I was like, let me just talk to you, Dad. Just don't interrupt me. Let me just tell you this. So there's a magical sky god, fat guy, way out of shape, eats nothing but milk and cookies, but he can deliver to every house on the planet in one night. Logistically, that's a fucking nightmare with a team of retarded reindeers. Or, I'm sorry, one retarded one leading the rest of the reindeers. That's a logistical nightmare. There's no way it's not possible. We need teams and teams of men. And also, where does he get the money? He can't possibly make PlayStations, go-karts, trampolines, Legos,
It's trademark
Hot Wheels.
infringement. It's infringement on
trademark
trademark.
infringement.
Yeah, for sure.
This guy should be in jail.
Yeah.
Okay. And also, why is he giving it to kids? Ew, give it to adults.
Oh, so
I haven't
technically
earned anything yet.
Hey, so technically, all the stuff that we got that was name brand for Christmas would have been like knockoff Bang
This is all
Bang shit.
rip off. Yeah.
What?
And then I said, you know what? Forget all that. Forget the logistical nightmare. Forget the copyright infringement. Okay. And I'm like 6 when I'm saying all this stuff. And I said, I know it's you. And I know how you like your credit. Don't you want credit for this? Hey, thank you for the trampoline, Dad. Merry Christmas. I really appreciate it. I'm going to go get in trouble so you can beat me and you can feel good again.
You know, the dead giveaway for me was when they used to beat me with the stuff they'd give me for Christmas. And then it's just like, but I no, that's how I get it. And I'm like,
Next year.
I go to the fetal position. I'm like, oh, I love the skateboard.
I got knocked out with my own skateboard before they said they went grocery shopping and I opened the trunk and there was my skateboard. They told me to get the groceries out of the back seat, but I was being a shit. I was 12. It was right before I turned 12.
Because the groceries were always in the trunk every other time.
So I was like, oh, okay, I'll get the ones from the trunk. And it was like a movie because I go out to the car and like we're carrying in the groceries and I open the trunk.
You had a big smile.
And as soon as I see it, there's the bike. We had a Cadillac, so it was a big trunk. So there's a bike that I wanted and there's my skateboard.
like,
The
hell
exact
yeah.
skateboard I wanted. I remember it was white with the black sand, whatever, grit stuff on it. It had these colored wheels. It was the 90s. And I open it and I see it and I smile real
like your
big.
cheeks are rosy.
Yeah.
Right?
And as soon as I do that, I
man.
look to my left and my dad's just there. He just popped up. And he goes, oh, you want your skateboard? I was like, no, I can wait till my birthday. I can wait. He goes, no, why don't we give it to you now? And he grabs it, whop, right on the head.
Nice.
Yeah, literally, that was the first time I got knocked out. I woke up on the ground, like blood running down my face. My mom's smacking him and yelling at him. And she's like, you killed him. I was like, I'm fine. Can I go play with the skateboard now?
Pow, ping,
Yeah,
boom,
yeah.
fucking knocks you out again and shit.
Bing, pow, boom. Pow, ping, boom. Bing, pow, boom. Pow, ping, boom.
I just always counted as that's how you earn the stuff you get. But also, some of my presents, I would ask, can I get a pillow? Can I get a sweater? Can I get something soft next year?
Since you're gonna beat me with all these things, I mean, fuck, dude, give me a chance.
How
Yeah.
about I get a padded room? Can you just put mattresses all around my room so when you knock me around, I land somewhere soft? But
bricks made of feather? I like that this year.
I was smarter than him. Like my dad drove around a lot for his job, and I would check his gas level to see where he's at. And I'd always be like, I love sweets, and I still do, but I'd be like, hey, when you stop at a gas station, will you get me a candy bar? Will you bring me a candy bar home? I'd be like, yeah, sure, whatever. And then he'd come home, no candy bar. And I'd ask him about his day, and he'd be like, oh, I didn't stop at a gas station. I was like, hold on a second. And this is like when I'm like 10, 11.
You're like pulling out the legal pad.
Yeah.
You're like, hold on.
I'm like, you went to DeSoto, you went to Dallas, you drove back here to Waxahachie, you only had a quarter of a tank this morning, you didn't stop for gas, and now there's more gas than when you left? Like, come on, this doesn't make sense. Just tell me you didn't want to buy me a fucking Reese's.
And you didn't
Or
have
just
that.
give me a Reese's. They're like 60 cents back then.
And you didn't have that 7-Up bottle on the floorboard the other day,
Yeah.
too. So
And there's a case of beer you drank in here. You had to stop and get that somewhere.
stuff's not adding up here, Dad.
Yeah.
Pow, ping, boom. Right? Yeah, there
That's
we
what
go.
I was waiting
That's
for.
it. Yep.
Yeah.
Bing, pow, boom. Pow, ping, boom. Bing, pow, boom. Pow, ping, boom.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I just realized I was smarter than them, and like I don't blame them for a lot of the beatings. Some, yes, of course, some were caused by me. I get
I
it.
don't doubt that you deserved some.
But absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah, I won't doubt that.
I
for a
deserved
second.
them too, mostly. I mean, because
Yeah.
I was just a terrible kid. At least that's what they used to say. Yeah, no, I was. Now that I think about it,
I was gonna say I know you.
I mean,
Some of the stories you told me, I like agree with you, but in my mind, I'm like, I would have beat the shit out of you too. if I was your
well,
parents.
most of the people that might remember me, and any old school friends watching, that might secretly watch this, they'll remember the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle kick on the bathroom door that landed on the kid's head, and then I proceeded to step on it and then say, "I'm the king of the tower," like that while it
Yeah.
smashed him. Yeah.
You were a shit. Didn't you like cut a guy's cornea when you kicked him or punched him or something, or like you broke their eye?
That was the baseball bat when I was like throwing the ball up and telling this kid to go hit it, and I was like, he was really slow at doing everything, and so I was like, all right, let me throw it again real fast and hit it, and it hit him, and it fucking busted his orbital bone in his eye, smashed his cornea open, all this other shit.
You broke something you only get broken by wrestling with your face.
Yeah, I mean, I was also kind of curious, like, what happens if I hit somebody in the face with this?
Yeah, I know you did that on purpose. You probably said it was an accident and claimed it was then.
Yeah, I mean, the people
But
sued my
you did,
grandma, so
yeah.
I mean, it's like,
Well, you had to say it's an accident then.
yeah. Well, no, I think we're past the statute of limitations on that one now. Plus, I think most of the people involved in that scenario are dead now. So
That had to be like 30 plus years ago. So yeah,
yeah.
they can't sue anymore.
It
Plus,
was
those
like
people
40
are probably
it was
dead.
like- it was like 40
They're
years
probably
ago.
dead.
Yeah.
Especially the guy you hit in the face with a baseball bat.
I can tell if he's already starting out his life getting that fucked up at that age, he was liable to have a string of bad luck in his life.
Didn't make it.
No,
Didn't make
He
it.
was long gone.
Yeah, didn't
long
make
gone.
it.
And this was in Chicago too. I mean, I just have to imagine he fell over one of the bridges. He went into the sewer water. The seaweed grabbed his feet. All the weird stories I was told about that shit.
The seaweed?
Did I never tell
There's
you
no
this?
sea in Chicago. There's
there
no
was,
coast.
But there was still seaweed in the Chicago River, like all the little viaduct rivers that you
Oh,
knew
yeah,
were
yeah.
like toilet
Like
water.
moss and fucking.
Yeah. I was told if you stand in there, the
turds.
seaweed's gonna just grab you and suck you down. It's like somebody was like trying to set me up for failure.
Oh, that you were in Boys Town and something else was going to suck you down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
His name was Antoine. Yeah.
Hey, come here, little boy. You like the Bulls? You want
Yeah.
a Bull shirt?
Hang out under the bridge.
I got some rib tip for you.
Oh, now I know what Wet Hot Chili Peppers were doing down there.
Yeah. Rub tips.
They're like, I don't really wanna feel.
Your hand up on my balls.
Maybe I kinda do.
I think I'm actually kind of gay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's go and be real gay. Yeah.
And suck boys down every goddamn day. I can't
that's
sing,
them, that's
but
them, not us. That's
yeah.
them. That's them, not us.
That's a clip.
That's
a clip.
them, not us.
Yeah. Yeah, hell no.
Hell no,
What?
that's not us.
What?
No, bro.
What? Look, I'm an American. I've touched a penis, but I didn't like it.
I've only touched my own.
Well, you could say you own
That I
someone's
know
piece
of.
Yeah. Well, that you know of. Yeah.
That I know of. But I also have a short attention span. So,
Yeah. I also have a short penis.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it levels out.
It's like the fun-sized Pringle cans. Like
Okay.
you're gonna feel it, just not where you want to.
Well, they serve a purpose. They serve a very niche purpose. Niche?
very-
niche? Yeah.
Gash purpose.
Yeah, okay. Very
Yeah.
gashy purpose,
For all extensive purposes.
Yeah, it's perfect when chicks are drunk, Like, it's whatever. Because you can be like, nah, remember, you said it was really good.
But I'm drunk too. I don't remember. You took advantage of me. No, no. Woo.
yeah, you were moaning saying that shit was good.
Ooh, I'm going to cut this part out. Actually, you said the bad stuff. I'll leave it in. It's
yeah,
fine.
I'm the sinner here, not you.
Yeah. I think this is a good time to move on. Let's do a video. You want to do a video?
Yeah, why not? Sure.
Let's do a video.
That's what we're here for.
Check this out. Keep it down.
Can you give me your phone? I want to send a text. What are you doing sitting outside this house?
What are you doing?
I live here.
You don't live here.
What are you doing?
Can you get your hands off my car, please?
No.
Please.
What are you doing?
Leave. Go away.
What are you doing?
Go away.
I think you're welcome to fucking Zimbabwe, you stupid little pimp. Get away from here.
Wow, I'm damaged now.
I am rock hard.
I got to tell you, the part that's a little damaging for me is that sort of looked like my grandma, and she was like the fucking saint of the sweetest lady of my whole entire life. But also, I learned how to curse and say all the fucked up shit that I say because of her as well. But she looked kind of like that
raised
lady.
you.
Yeah,
Yes.
you know, actually, old people used to really scare me to the point that I was like scared of people with like wrinkly skin when I was little.
I still am. Old people, they give me I call it the heebie-jeebie, but that queasy feeling. You're still like in an old folks' home. My mom used to work in one, like she had her hair place and then she'd cut all their hair and then other people would come in. But I'd go in there and these old ladies would always flirt with me and they like want to kiss me on the cheek and like, welcome me to my room, boy. And it just touching their skin. I know it sounds bad, but I'm telling you how it made me feel. Made me like queasy. And I felt bad for them, but also I was like, I wanted to throw up and run and cry.
Or they'd be like, I'll pay you $0.25 to itch my bunion on my heel.
I'll give you $5 to fucking die.
No.
Fuck off. Don't touch me. Ew. Gross. But it's, you know what? That's like, she's like something straight out of an Exorcist movie.
I'm surprised she didn't like fucking crawl in the car on the ceiling of the car and get the guy.
Upside down.
Yeah.
Especially when she reached in. Just that sounded demonish.
Did she call him a pimp?
I can't tell.
I heard her call him a pimp.
I think she said pip.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
Like a pipsqueak, but she forgot the rest of it,
I was
maybe?
very, when did like calling somebody a pimp be an insult? I thought that was like pretty cool, actually.
I mean, I'd like to be a pimp. But like a nice pimp, like, hey, you should sell some pussy and give me the money, please.
Like, I suggest that
Yeah.
you go sell some pussy. I'll take care of you if you need me to.
I'll give you a ride, whatever.
If you need
it's
one.
cool.
Do you mind if I take most of the money? I'll give you a little bit back.
I mean, I'm gonna go. I'm just wanting
Yeah.
it to seem like you have an option, but
So, listen. Don't make me do this.
I don't want to do this.
make
I don't
me
want
do
to.
this.
No. I did it.
I did it. I don't want to do that.
But,
I don't want to do that anymore.
That lady scares me. But also anybody who comes up to me when I'm minding my own business and wants to like get involved and ask me questions, I'm like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
It's especially like the people with the what is it, the AT&T people at Walmart or something like that. And they'd be like, hey, excuse me, can I ask you what phone service you have? I'd be like, hey, no, you can't mind your own fucking business, bitch. Okay?
Yeah.
Leave me alone. I mean, if people ask me stupid shit in public too, though, I mean, if I've got a good one on deck, man, I mean, I feel like somebody heard it. It's worth at least the one witness, like, oh, sir, can I borrow you for a second? I'd be like, I'm not available for loan.
Yeah.
Just keep walking,
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I also, you're like me, and I know that like even if nobody hears me, we do it so we can tell each other about it later.
Yeah.
For the guilty is charged with the story.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You might embellish it, you might not, but whatever. I mean,
Yeah,
it is
I
what
might make
is.
it up entirely, but if it's funny, who cares? We're
Funny.
entertained.
It was worth a laugh.
And also, if I made it up, that's even better because then nobody got hurt.
Garnered a chuckle.
So-
I didn't really do it.
And I got better at lying, which I feel like you really need that skill. If you don't lie in your life, you're dumb.
I love lying to
I
people,
love
especially
it.
strangers out in public. I love lying. I love lying to strangers or being rude to them.
What's better, lying to a stranger or lying to someone you know and care
No,
about?
I want to lie to a stranger because the person that I'm lying to probably knows I'm lying to them if I know them. I mean, they know me.
I just always assume you're lying.
Yeah. Well, I know you are always lying, so I mean,
I know you're going to assume that I'm lying, so I just get fun with it.
I feel like I have to trabajo a little bit your stories because I got to pull the truth out of it, you
No.
know, and just figure it and shop it later. And I'm
I'm
like,
actually making you trabajo to get the truth because I don't want you to have it.
oh,
Yeah.
well, that makes you a trabajo. You hoe.
Yeah. I'm not a regular hoe. I'm a trabajo.
A trabajo.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
But being rude to people and lying to them in public, I mean, I can say
I don't
I can
want to
say
be
anything
rude,
I
but
want.
people make me do it. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Yesterday I was in the car for like 6 hours. I had a bunch of shit to do. And I stopped at this gas station. And just so you guys know, when this comes out, will be like the day before Thanksgiving. So this is the week before, like the Saturday before Thanksgiving. I'm at a gas station and I'm in line to pay for my gas and my drinks, whatever the fuck. And the guy up front is one of those people. The guy in front of me is just talking the head off of the fucking cashier, and they're just trying to get through it. And to the point where he goes, by the way, happy Thanksgiving. And she just stares at him, and he stares at her. And to the point where I had to like step up and be like, hey man, can you get out of the fucking way? There's a line now. It's not even Thanksgiving and nobody cares what you think about it. Nobody cares about your kids. I don't care about soccer. I don't care about any of the shit you said. Pay for your shit and move. Get out of here.
I like when it's two guys that are carrying on like that, so I can be like, hey, why don't you guys get a room later if you want to keep this going on, huh?
Why don't you guys try telling that story with each other's dicks in your mouths? I've used that one before. That's one of,
Okay, no, I mean, I don't do that good.
actually, the story's pretty good now. It's fire now. Yeah. But literally, and the people behind me in line cheered me on. They were like, yeah, man, hurry up.
Go.
They were,
go,
I felt
go.
it. They were, I put the world on my back at that moment. And I was like, I got to do
They're like,
this.
get him, Mikey B.
Yeah.
Get him.
And I was like, woo, woo. And then they carried me off right into the fucking deli section.
Nice.
No,
we know
but-
you need some meats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do need some meats.
Let me ask you this. This is an observation you made earlier, but I'm going to take credit for it now.
Go ahead. You just gave me credit, but go ahead.
When did Black Friday start on the 11th of November?
They're doing everything early. They started at the beginning of November. I heard Black Friday deals in October. It's not Black Friday. Just call it a sale. You don't have to do everything early. Why are people already doing Christmas shit? They've been doing it since October. Halloween's not even here yet.
No. You know, I think it's funny is also too when you get those scam people texting you and shit, and they obviously sent out the old message, and it's like Black Friday, and you're like, it's fucking July. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Black Friday. I'm absolutely not trusting you now. You don't even know what the fucking date is, you assholes.
It's so dumb. It's been getting on my nerves. Like Black Friday deals, Black Friday. Just say you got good deals. Just say, stop making a thing that it's not the thing.
Yeah, because isn't the whole idea of the Black Friday? It's like Black Friday. Wasn't that like everybody got hurt on that Friday? Wasn't that from the fucking? Hey, wait a minute. Black Friday started from the St. Valentine's Day massacre, didn't it?
I don't know.
I think it did.
I'm very dumb.
I think
I
that was a
don't know.
Black Friday, and that's why they considered that it was a negative thing. And then they were like, I think there's been enough time and space between that whole thing. We just call it Black Friday, hey, because people get fucking tromped by, pounced on by like
Yeah.
doors and shit, and 100 other
It
people
used to-
that want to get a fucking TV for $25 less. Great.
It's a pretty good deal though.
Well, yeah, because the TVs
I'll
always
step
stay.
on somebody
The TVs
for- yeah.
always stay at the prices. So I mean, 25 is 25. You know, I get it.
TVs are so cheap now, though. But yeah, it was always the thing. Like people get trampled. It was like a special event, though. These deals are only here today, but now they're trying to extend that so much to where it's not even special anymore.
Like, give me
it
that
a
coffee maker, bitch! Bow! And
Yeah.
hitting them, and it's like, but I don't even fucking drink coffee, so who cares?
We have both at the same time fought people in Walmart for some of those deals when it was still special.
And then remember, we like before checkout, you're like, nah, I'm just setting
Yeah.
this down. I don't even want it. anymore.
Actually, I didn't bring enough for this too. I'm just gonna get the thing for myself.
I don't even want this thing. Fuck
yeah,
this
I know.
thing.
It's
Yeah.
actually
This
I
is
don't.
stupid.
I don't need another TV.
No.
But yeah, it's so annoying. Just stop it. You're dumb.
Yeah.
You're gay.
Just say sale. Hey, we got a sale.
Hey, you guys, cheaper prices.
Let me say this too.
Pandemic.
Every now and again, the sale is the sale. Every now and again. But I gotta tell you, there's like 10 things that I've been following. I know I'm holding four fingers up, but there's like 10 things that I've been, now it's one,
You
but I've
can't
been
count.
following 10 things.
You can't count.
And the deal that they show now, which is the Black Friday deal, everything's $5 and $10 higher than the regular price the rest of the year.
Yeah. It's all a swip swap cornhorn game.
I hate
It's
you guys.
Bullshit.
I fucking hate you
I
guys.
fucking hate it here. Fuck you. I'm grounded.
I'm leaving soon.
Whatever. We're doing another video. Watch this.
Good night.
I feel bad because I've been that drunk recently.
Yeah, you know,
I've never done that.
I've been that drunk that I thought I may have been able to be pushed to do that, but thankfully I didn't.
Did he pull it out the top? Because it looked like I didn't see a wee wee. So TikTok, don't pull this down. There's no wee wee.
There's no wieners there.
TikTok.
But, I mean, I think he had the fly strategically opened enough to where the salt slit can pass the fluid.
Oh,
You like that one? If I get that, yes, that's a win on that
that's
one.
heartburn.
All right,
You gave
yeah.
me heartburn.
All right.
That guy has a small wiener, and that was I got to be honest. For a drunk pee, that's a weak stream, bro.
For a black guy?
That's a weak stream.
Okay.
For any color
No,
guy.
For a black guy, that's a small wiener that is, the stream is like,
But maybe it's a big one, and you need to get a colonoscopy. You better get your stuff checked, man, because that's a weak stream.
Yeah.
And I've been there. Get on some testosterone or something.
you might have
That's,
some crystals blocking.
Yeah,
that
you might have
urethra.
a what do they call it, a stone.
a kidney stone.
Kidney stone.
One
yeah.
of them. Kidney stone.
Gallstone. Kidney stone.
One
Kidney
of them.
stone's the one you piss out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You want to get a little. Might want to get a little sounding done on your urethra.
You might. Yeah, you might want to have an ultrasound on your ball sack, dude.
Yeah, got a
Have you
problem.
ever peed out a kidney stone?
No, thank goodness, no.
Oh, Finger
I know.
kissing time.
You have not either?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't drink sodas much anymore because of the fear of having to do that.
I heard that if you take a bunch of Special K, that it builds crystals inside your dick hole too, and that can make that happen as well.
I heard you could also reuse those crystals.
Oh, in what fashion? I'm
Reduce,
listening.
reuse, or recycle.
Like,
It's up to you.
okay.
How did you use it in the first place?
Okay. I mean, they did leave the deposit from the first activity, so
What do you normally do after you deposit something?
You redeposit it.
Withdraw.
You withdraw, you son
Yeah.
of a bitch.
You
You fucking
withdraw.
cranking out heaters here, dude. I
Dude.
I didn't know.
This is my job.
Okay.
That's what I do.
All right.
I have nothing else in my life. Literally nothing else. A car I can't afford. I live with my mother, and I'm sad, lonely, and depressed.
Okay.
But I have this.
Fair.
That's all I got.
Fair. You've been trying to fucking get me to do it 6 times this week. We
And
finally fucking did it. So.
Nobody's gonna watch this. So, but you know what? Cowboys won today. Maybe this episode will get numbers.
Maybe so. He's
Maybe
got the Cowboys hat on just in case.
Yeah.
I'm proudly going to wear that shit this
first
week.
time this year he's worn it during this season.
But, you know, I wear it leading up to the game a couple of days before, and then, of course, they shit the bed like normal. And then I'm like, I can't wear any of this Cowboy shit for the next week. Okay, but this week I fucking can.
Hell yeah!
I
Go
almost
boys.
wish I was going to families for Thanksgiving now just so I can gloat. Oh, but actually, wait, they're playing on Thanksgiving Day too. No, that wouldn't be a good thing.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have a short-lived fucking celebration, dude.
But they're playing the Giants, so it might have a chance.
Aha.
They might have. Aha.
Okay.
What is this? What is this?
Okay. I wish they would have kept Daniel Jones in this instance.
I
now.
hope they keep shooting and shooting and shooting. Did they get rid of Daniel Jones?
Yeah, he got released.
Where did he get released to?
To hell. He ain't going nowhere. That son of a bitch ain't never going to play professionally again. He'll be lucky if he
To
plays
Jersey.
He'd be lucky if he plays fucking flag football somewhere. You know?
Somebody
I
will
don't know.
pick him up. He'll end up back up somewhere or something. Who replaced him?
I imagine it's their second string quarterback. Couldn't be any worse than him. I mean, only took 3 years to figure that out. And then everybody's saying, oh, the Cowboys might pick up Daniel Jones. And it's like, why would we pick up that terrible quarterback? Well, we already have 3 terrible quarterbacks. What are you talking about?
We're gonna pick him up. We're gonna give him a ride to the bus station.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure
Yeah.
you don't stay
We're not
here.
signing him.
Daniel Jones
No.
be like, no, I'm from Texas. Be like, not anymore, you're
You
not.
want to ride back? I mean, you can ride with us, but I mean, you can't like hang around.
Yeah.
It's like
bad
when,
luck.
yeah. It's like when the nerds like, oh, you guys are going to the restaurant. I want to go. It's like, well, we'll give you a ride, but you can't sit with us.
No.
Yeah.
Be like, well, hey, maybe we'll see you there. I'm in a car. I have a car. I own my own car.
Actually, I'll probably be done by the time you walk there. So.
Yeah. Don't
All
make
right.
eye contact when you come in.
Good to
like,
see you, bro.
Hey, no, I don't know
Take
you.
care.
No. You're like,
Security. Yeah.
I don't know you.
That was a short video. Let's move on. Let's do another one because we're already over on times. So
Oh, shucks.
let's do another one.
Cool.
Check this out.
Yeah.
Who in the hell do you think you are? God damn it!
Not cool because this came out post COVID and it was already.
It was during COVID. I remember it was during COVID.
Yeah.
And I don't care, COVID, not COVID, during pandemic, not during what the fuck is wrong with you?
Why is there so much humidity coming out of that dryer? You know, come on.
He's literally a Cleveland steamer. He literally is. That I can tell you, and I didn't hear anything this guy said. Don't know who he is, but I can tell you just based on the 9 seconds of that video, that guy's a piece of shit. Fuck you.
After seeing that video so many times at this point, I kind of want to know what he was that passionate about that he was spitting and shit over it that much. You know, to be honest
Cleveland
with you.
Browns.
You think it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something dumb like that. It was, I guarantee it was something so dumb
Yeah.
that if you track this person, even if you just ran into him by happenstance, damn, I'm nailing it with the words. But then you asked him about this conversation, he'd tell you something so stupid, you'd be like, "Oh, suck you in your fucking mouth."
He might have been explaining why the Cleveland Indians should still be the Cleveland Indians and not the Guardians. That might be.
Yeah.
It was about that time.
Or why they should still be the Redskins, or they shouldn't change the logo for the Atlanta Braves.
Any of that shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a lot of passion in that, and there was also a lot of humidity, a lot of fickle fackle on that. You know.
Yeah.
I want to guarantee that if anybody comes my way and talks like that, I'm probably gonna punch you. Yeah, and I'm not just saying that. I'm probably really gonna punch
He
you in
is.
the
He's
face
gonna
if you
punch
actually
you.
do
He's
that.
gonna hit you.
I'd be like,
He's gonna
what
hit
the
you.
fuck? Oh,
Yeah.
punch you. I don't.
If I see that coming, I'm just gonna go. Stay there. I will literally. I've told people before that I don't like that want to come fucking suck the energy out of me. Like these energy vampires. See, I'm fucking Italian. I don't care what anybody says. But I see them come in. Sometimes I've literally done this to people, and I know I'm such a dick. But at the same time, like I'm just gonna walk away here and embarrass you or talk shit. I'd be like, hey, stay there. We're in a conversation. Stay there. Okay.
Just stop. Just stop. Whatever you're saying doesn't fucking matter. Get out of here. We hate you. I don't like your hairstyle. You stink. Back up. Turn around. Fucking leave. After saying that, do you want to come talk to me anymore after that?
And they still do. But I'm lucky because people will laugh, and usually that person will be like, oh, he's just doing a joke. But I'm like, no, seriously, I despise you.
Like you guys.
I don't like you at all.
You guys. Come on, you guys.
Get away from me.
These are my friends over here.
We're not friends. If I could, I'd hit you with my car.
If I can get away with it, I would do it.
It might be worth it.
Okay.
Depending. As long as you live, whatever. If you get on fire, though, let me know. I'll save you.
I got some water.
I'll save you.
Ready on deck.
Might take a minute because I just went, but
it's warm.
I'll save you.
I got warm water.
I got hot salvation in my wee wee.
It's yellow.
Hot wee wee salvation is a good title.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
I was waiting for something.
Or even just hot salvation.
Hot salvation.
Yeah. I don't know. Hot wee wee salvation.
Hot
is
wet
funny.
salvation.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. We'll do something.
We'll shop it.
Yeah. Have you guys ever met somebody like that? Have you ever seen somebody that just fucking salivates like that when they talk? Ugh. Just no.
Like
just no.
And if I'm not mistaken, that man had a mustache, didn't he?
Yes.
So a lot of that was getting caught up in that shit too. He had to have like milk and boogers and like snot and
cocaine,
all whatever residue of the
ranch
day inside that freaking lip caterpillar.
Fried mushroom batter.
Ugh.
Just all kinds of breakfast that he hasn't had for days.
He goes,
I bet he does.
That a lot.
I bet he does this.
Ugh.
And like,
oh, and you have a mustache. Look, you did it.
Yeah.
Did you taste your? Was it salty?
It was.
It was a little salty.
A little salty, but also a little coffee.
Okay.
I like to eat the ice out of my coffee because I'm gay.
Is that the definer?
Keep it down.
Okay, maybe for you.
Just keep it down.
All right, not for everybody.
Keep
we're
it
all,
down.
we're all different, but we're all the same. Remember, you're a different version of me.
We are same. We are all the same. We're just made of molecules. My molecules just know that they're me, and your molecules just know that you're. It's all the molecules from that tripod are going into me, and my molecules are probably having sex with other molecules.
I thought for a moment you were going to go Chinaman on us and be like, ding, 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 ding. Like it sounded like you were like getting into that. Like you're going to be like, oh man, men with hand didn't pants feel cocky. You know?
Yeah.
We were going.
I just wanted to allude to that. Ooh. You know why? I didn't want to be gauche.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Fuck, dude, all day, man.
3 times.
You're making that shit fucking do Grand Slam.
Ghost 3X, dude.
Okay.
All right. Bases are loaded.
I'm jealous, bro.
Bases are loaded.
I haven't even fucking gotten a hit yet. All right.
You had a couple good ones.
Okay, you know.
Yeah. I don't remember where they were.
Might have been an RBI here and there, you know.
Yeah, you had a couple with the meats and something else, and
the mustache, you know.
There was something there.
Salt,
grow a mustache. You know, maybe just practice on the off days. Practice on the weekends.
So here's the weird thing with my body hair. It's body hair still.
Okay.
So in case you didn't know,
I had no idea.
This is your body.
Are you sure?
So I think my hair on my head used to be dirty blonde, and I hated when people said dirty blonde because it sounds dirty. But so it's dirty blonde, but now
dirty
it's like more of a now it's a light brown, like a light brown.
That's what dirty blonde is.
My beard grows in extremely like reddish blonde, and then it's almost like bleach blonde on the mustache here, like Hulk Hogan, like, hey brother. And I have like a trifecta of hair color happening when it grows.
Look at this. I mean, you talk about it all the time. I've got red, brown, black, blonde hairs, grays now too.
Orange,
and my
orange.
mustache. Yeah. Are you eating an orange right now? But then, like my mustache, where it connects, there's one spot I can't tell because I'm not looking in the mirror like I spend
over
most
here.
of my time
It's
doing.
on that side. Yeah.
Where
It's very blonde.
It's blonde right here, so it looks like it doesn't connect. So
It
I have
does.
to like comb it a certain way to be like, no, there's hair there. There's hair there. No, there's no gaps.
Or you have to keep it wet so it's dark. You're like,
Yeah. I'm just over here. I'm just, I'm just out here licking my stash.
just
boys.
licking his own stash for the fact that it's dark.
Can I come out the house? No, sorry, boys. I'm staying home and licking my
I'm
stash.
busy licking my stash tonight, fellas.
I'll be licking my stash till I find some gas.
Is that's a winner right there. That was gold, and I almost stepped on it. Is it like a plant? Is hair on your face like a plant? If you keep watering it, it'll just keep growing. I mean,
I don't know. My face stays wet and my hair grows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's it so wet from?
Keep it down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. You know, bye-bye.
It sounds like sin.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah.
Ditto.
Go fuck yourself. All right.
Don't forget about
Go
Kwanzaa.
fuck him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kiss my ass.
Yeah.
Kiss his ass.
Yeah.
Kiss your ass. Kiss everyone's ass.
Hey, Griswold, that's a big tree. Where are you going to put it?
Bend over. I'll show you.
You can't talk to me like that.
Wasn't talking to you.
Hell yeah. I'd still been to Lane over. Hell yeah, dude.
She was hot in that movie.
Yeah, she's
Still
still
good.
I don't care.
She turned out to be the richest one. You wouldn't even think it. The richest one from
Oh.
Seinfeld.
Well, from Dreyfus.
Well, yeah.
But no, actually, Jerry Seinfeld is.
Well, okay, because he crossed $1 billion recently, didn't he?
I think so.
She's also spending Mr. Holland's Opus money right now because he ain't here to spend it. So,
yeah,
you
not
know,
at all.
you know.
He's Mr. Hall 6 feet down under.
Yeah.
Plus money. Okay. They're not all gold. So what? You got a piece of bronze. Whatever. Shine it up. Put it next to the gold. See which one looks better.
I'm allergic to gold.
Are you?
Yeah, it makes my skin break out.
That's the gayest thing I've ever heard.
I didn't ask for this life, man. It was just given to me.
I feel like you did.
Hey, I would like to be allergic to gold, please. Can I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Exactly.
thank you.
I feel like you
Yeah.
said just like that too. Hello, I'd like to show that I'm not Jewish and be allergic to gold.
Why
please.
do I sound like Woody Allen in the beginning of life?
Have you ever seen Woody Allen stand up?
Thank God, no.
Dude, it's so pervy and creepy and cringy.
Well, he married his adopted daughter. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. There were signs.
Okay.
Woody Allen. Woody all in. My daughter. Yeah. It's been there the entire time.
Oh,
Just
my
like
goodness.
Diddy. Bad boy for life. Bad boy. You can't be a bad man, bad guy.
Stop it. Bad boy.
I've been talking about on stage, like, how many, they found like, what, 1,000 bottles of baby oil?
They did.
Can you imagine being the Amazon driver that had to deliver all that shit?
I mean, I feel like the stock of Johnson & Johnson baby oil went down since Diddy's not here to restock anymore or resupply. You know?
What got me was, like, he tried to excuse it or, like, throw it away, where he's like, I was just ordering 100. I accidentally put another 0 there. And it's like, even 100's too much.
Hold on. It's not illegal to have 1,000 bottles of baby oil, though.
No, it's not illegal. Nobody said it's illegal, but it is weird.
It's suspect as shit.
It's very weird.
Very sus. Yeah.
Like, are you made of ash? Were you born in a volcano? And also, do they even use baby oil for ashy?
It's a whole lot of rub downs. Lots of rub downs.
Yeah.
Okay.
A whole lot of non-consensual rub downs. You only need that much baby oil if you don't want someone to get away from you.
You slick, slippery son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You slicker than a can of oil, boy. Outcast.
Oh, so if you're trying to run away and your hands are slippery, so you can't like open the door handle or anything
Or
like that?
if you already got slicked down, you can't. What do you got? You're gonna slide around. Yeah, you can't. The door. You're gonna slide. You're
I
gonna
feel like it's
fall.
going to be like the sauna scene of Eastern Promises, if you remember that.
I do.
Yeah, where they're all naked and slipping and sliding around where they're fighting each other and shit.
Yeah,
Somebody
I remember.
dies,
Yeah.
but you know,
It's an Eastern promise.
just like Diddy's
Yeah.
place, probably.
Going out west. Tom Waits.
We have any crimes?
Yeah, we do have a crime, but wait, I had one more thing. What was I going to say? It's gone. Who cares? Whatever. Let's move on, because now it's time for a crime story.
Time for crime stories.
Guilty is charged with the stories.
Time for crime stories, bitch.
This video was taken in 2019 at Diffenay Family Practice in Blytheville. In it, Dr. David Diffenay can be seen walking around naked, including in the hallway between patient rooms. Another video clip sent in shows him in the receptionist area walking around 3 women and performing a sex act directly in front of one of the women. The clip ends with him ejaculating on her. According to the documents we received, not only did the woman work in Diffenay's office as a lab tech for another company, she was one of his patients. According to the person who sent the board the videos, this all happened during business hours. They also claimed Diffenay used his, quote, position of power, sexual grooming, salary increases to groom employees and patients into repulsive acts. At least one person agrees. Dr. Bradley Diner with the Arkansas Medical Foundation wrote, quote, the pervasive behavior lead to concerns about a sexual compulsive disorder of paraphilia, which may in fact cross boundaries disparities with his delivery of medical care. An investigator with the Arkansas Department of Health interviewed Dr. Diffenay in September. According to the report from that interview, Dr. Diffenay was informed there were video clips of his actions. Dr. Diffenay said, quote, "I don't know anything about that at all. I'd have to see those things to have any idea what you're talking about."
For him to be like, I don't know anything about that at all. I'd have to see. You don't remember coming on an employee?
Isn't this his own surveillance footage from his business?
I didn't think about that.
Yeah. I mean, come on. I'm sure this is not like a hidden camera placed there. This is like your surveillance at your business.
He gave the white guy version answer, the white guy's version, however you want to word that, of, say what?
Yeah. No, I don't know anything about that. I'd have to see it. I'm not sure. Are you sure?
Also, what was the name of that town? Blytheville?
And why is he so hot dog colored in the video? It's either
skin of a hot dog.
I mean, he either doesn't
if he had hair of a Chinaman, he'd be Hulk Hogan.
I just don't trust hot dog colored people.
I don't. That's the only colored people I don't care for.
I'm a little hot dog colored a little bit.
I'll put a filter on this.
It's just my
You'll
head,
be
though.
more of a brat by the time I'm done.
Extremely farmer's tan. That's my color. The rest of my body. So,
Farmer's tan?
Yeah. For sure.
My color is desperation.
Tattoo.
Yeah.
You're tattooed.
Tattooed.
That's your color. What
tattooed.
color are you? I'm tattooed.
Yeah.
I'm tattooed.
Yeah. I am an ink man. What kind of a name? Did you just fart?
I did not.
You did. What kind of a name of a town? Blytheville. That just sounds like Blytheville. It sounds like a throw up.
It's a word that you're saying in the middle of puking. I don't feel like this is like a new thing. I don't feel like the doctor showed up to the office every day in a doctor's jacket, and then one day he's like in the nude, jizzing on everybody, and like, oh, we never saw this coming.
Well, one of them saw it coming.
Touche.
Yeah.
Well, she felt it coming.
On guard. Yeah.
She should have been on guard.
I mean, of course, we have to say this stuff is never acceptable.
No.
You shouldn't have to suck a dick to get a raise or get cummed on.
By any means.
But also, I've never been offered that.
Yeah, I mean,
I've never had the pleasure of unwanted sex acts to be performed.
I'd really just have to evaluate, like, who's the giver, you know what I mean, or who's the whatever, you know, who's the offerer.
I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead.
Who's the offerer?
And also, I'll let them finish if I get a raise.
There, I mean, and how much of a raise are we talking? You know?
1%. Fuck you, dude.
I mean, I'll say no now and all of that stuff, but I mean, like
the sex, I want to feel the raise. It's got to be $100 a week plus.
I mean, I'm just saying, if you've ever seen, was it Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, and it was George Carlin's part right there, and he's like, man, I'll take a shot of cum for 2,000 fucking miles across the country. Why not? Shit.
Yeah, I'll take a shot of jizz if it gets me 2,000 miles across the country. There's no more gray lines.
There's no.
Don't be so suburban.
No, I mean,
I always love that line.
I mean, the man wasn't lying. You know, he wasn't lying.
I mean, things that he said are still fucking super relevant today. They just get more and more relevant. He was the guy. But yeah, I mean, of course, unacceptable. You can't. Why'd you do that, man? Don't do that. It's fucked up.
Shame on you.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Don't.
Do we know if he's still in business practicing?
No, they took away his license. They said there in the story.
Yep.
And he probably just changed his name and opened up somewhere else.
Yeah. Like that Dr. Bruce guy that we knew once upon a time, remember?
I do remember. He was a cool guy.
I recently looked up his story again,
cool
talking about
me.
him.
Yeah.
And he's dead. He's dead now.
Well, he was like fucking 70 when
already.
we worked with him.
This was like 20 years ago. He's already 70.
Yeah.
Yeah. He so he like was prescribing hydrocodones and shit to people, which
Duh.
why aren't more doctors doing that?
That's why I would go to the doctor.
And then he was also like, I think he went into the office one day tripping balls on acid, and he was like crawling around the floor like he was like back in Nam and shit, and people were like, I think something's off here. You know?
They took his license for that?
Yeah.
He fought for our country.
Yeah. He's a patriot.
And also in his mind, he's fighting for us again right now. That's 2 fights.
Dr. Bruce Hinckley, if anybody wants to look him up.
Yeah.
So he can't sue us now. He's dead. So
Yeah. So is that
This is true. Also,
it's just been a long time since I thought about it, but is that what it was? Like he was prescribing too many painkillers and the acid thing?
it was all that started from there, and then he botched a surgery. He botched a surgery on somebody's knee or back, one or the other, and then they like reported him to like the Board of Health or something.
I wouldn't have let him be a surgeon anyways. He had fat hands. Remember that guy?
I do, and
I
he
remember seeing his
stunk.
hand. His fingers were as round as my arm.
And he stunk, and he farted all the time, and burped all the time in his little cubicle.
Yeah.
yeah, and his feet. I could smell feet.
It was funny when they would like buy us kolaches, you know, the stupid shit that companies do to make you think like, oh, they care about us. Was like, no, they had to spend this money or they don't get the same budget next year. And then
You guys just earned us $1 million. Let's spend 25 for you.
yeah. Oh, we got a deal. It's actually only 23. But I remember when everybody would line up to get kolaches, he'd get a bunch of like, Bruce, actually everybody gets 2. And he'd be like, fuck you. Then he'd fart. And I literally one time was like, he can have my kolaches.
You're
dude.
like, just let it.
He earned it.
Just let him.
I
Just let
clocked
him.
in and went and got kolaches by myself already. So
Yeah.
what does it matter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Good times. You don't know the good old days are gone until you're talking about them like they were the good old days.
You don't know you're in them until they're gone.
Yeah.
Never know what you got till it's gone.
And Steve Schreiber never took care of me in a special way, like he said he
He
would.
offered to take care of us in a special way, and you never did, Steve.
I wanted one of those iPod shuffles so fucking bad. I never wanted an
wanted
iPod
anything.
shuffle more than I wanted it from his free spiff.
Spiff.
The
I remember
spiff.
spiffs.
The spiff.
I remember
Yeah.
one day I wasn't feeling well, and I was, and by not feeling well, I mean I just sat in the bathroom on my phone for like an hour.
Just didn't feel like working.
Yeah.
That place
yeah.
sucked. Yeah.
And he called me to his office. He goes, "What's going on?" I was like, "Well, it's none of your business." And he goes, "Well, it is if you're on the clock." I was like, "I clocked out." He goes, "Did you?" I was like, "Nah, I didn't." I was like, "I wasn't feeling well, man. I ran to the bathroom."
I have diarrhea.
And he
You want to know
"Well,"
more about that?
And he goes, "Well, what do you mean not feeling well?" I was like, "Oh, okay. You really want to know?" I had to shit, and I shit a bunch. And then when I was done shitting, I shit some more. And when I thought I was done with that shit, then I shit some more. Do you want to keep going? Because I kept shitting.
I gotta tell you, my shit looked like a veggie mix. It was just like fucking corn, peppers, green beans, lima beans. I had all that shit in there. Peas, everything. There was onions. There was a
It
poblano
looked like
pepper.
Italian wedding soup, Steve. That's what it looked like.
There was some kale, some spinach. You know,
It looked like fagoli soup,
Yeah.
fagioli, whatever it is. Fag soup. I made fag soup.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
It's in the toilet.
Cut across the grass, man.
Come on,
just
I'll show you.
cut
Come
across
on.
the grass.
Just come on.
Yeah,
You know what it is. Another time when I was in the hospital, he tried to question me. I was like, "It's medical. You can't do shit about it."
Yep,
I was like, "Give me all my PTO money."
all of it.
They're like, "We're gonna fire you." I was like, "That's cool." I was like, "A lawyer will take this case for free."
Yep.
This is a slam dunk. Please go ahead.
I'm recording you, and it's a one consent state. So
He was like,
here we go.
"Well, what if we just gave you like a severance package and let you go?" I think they gave me like $2,000, and I was like, "I can pay rent this
Like,
month." Yeah.
you better. You better.
I was like, "You mean I don't have to eat ramen noodles for 3 days?" Cool. Let's do it, man. I never paid that rent. I got evicted. Anyways.
Yep. Were we never able to move the big TV out either?
No, I was telling someone about that the other day. That big TV.
It was so big.
The
It was
old
when
school.
Gears of War 1 was out.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was.
Because I remember playing Gears of War
when
with you on
TVs
that
had
TV.
the fat back on them, like how I like my women, you know?
Yeah. Wasn't it the one that had like the 3 lights? It was like a red, a green, and a blue.
It wasn't one of those that had the cabinet on the bottom with the fucking subwoofers in it, but the TV was like this thick. That's not even the width. That's how thick it was.
I actually-
It took up half my living room.
The back pain I have today was because I helped you move that TV up those stairs that time.
Yeah.
FYI.
Couldn't get it out. Not even through the window.
No,
it wasn't worth it. It was
we
too
should
heavy.
have just smashed it. And when we
Yeah.
knew you were leaving, we should have just busted it up and just.
I
made
left
a
it for the
mess.
next person because nobody's going to be able to move it out.
Good looking out. What if the TV still is in the apartment?
I like to think that it's still there playing Gears of War for children. I like to think that somebody's still watching How High on that TV right now.
Xbox One still works on that one.
Yeah. Well, that was because I had
The original Xbox, not
Yeah.
Xbox One.
Yeah, not Xbox One. The original.
The first Xbox.
Xcaja.
Yeah.
Speaking of Xcaja, that's it. We're done. Let's move on to the next episode because we're gone. We're done.
It's already finished. Like we're already gone. We're gauche.
If you just showed up, we're ghosts.
Shout out to Crack Baby Wes if you're if you're listening to this with your leg cut off because you sat by the freeway too long and got sepsis.
Yeah, hop on over here and check this out, dude. You know what? I hope he got his life together. I really hope he got his footing under him. You know,
I hope he hopped on a good foot and figured it out. You know,
I hope he got a job. I hope he really got his foot in the door somewhere.
I just hope he ran upstairs and jumped in the shower right quick so he can get himself cleaned off. You know,
I really hope he hopped to attention. You know, I really
now damn it, Hoppy, you ain't got no leg.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't lose his foot.
No, he knew where it went.
He gave it up for science.
Yeah, he left it at the hospital.
The science in his leg was bad.
Yeah.
So it's gone. We're talking about a one-legged. Well, he has two legs, just one
Well,
foot.
when we knew him, he had two legs.
He still has his leg, right? It's just the foot that's gone.
Yes, like I think it's from like the ankle down.
Oh, that's so awkward because I mean to get a shoe.
Yeah,
Because you still have to buy two shoes. He probably went to I guaranteed, knowing this crack baby, he went to shoe stores like, but I just need the left one. I don't need the right one. If you look here, I only have one foot.
Let me ask you something. Why do I remember Red Wing shoes having a slogan? Maybe this is Mandela effect. Wasn't it buy one shoe, the second shoe is free, or something like that? Or
I do remember that.
They had like some sort of a thing, you know?
Yeah. I remember that.
We have to look that up.
Yeah.
He'd be like, okay, but what if I don't need the free shoe? Can I just get a discount on the first one?
Can I just have the free shoe only? I don't want to buy one. I just want the free one.
This was a guy that smelled like onions before he would take a shower. He would take a shower to get out. He would still smell like onions.
He smelled
afterwards.
worse after. I scrubbed him myself with these hands. I rubbed soap on him. I wore gloves.
He was like the fucking stone guy from Neverending Story. He was like, with these hands.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
We scrubbed him, bought him deodorant.
I didn't scrub him.
Yes, you
I
did.
never touched that motherfucker.
You did with poop on your hands. You punched him.
Well, you got me on that
Yeah.
one. I think we're again statute of limitations. I think we're far enough.
He don't got a foot. He ain't got a lawyer.
I don't think he's going to run me down at this stage now. You know, so yeah, it's fine.
He won't catch up with you. That's for sure. Yeah.
We're making fun of you if you're watching. Yes, we're
They
making,
know. He
we're
knows.
making
He
fun
knows.
of you.
He knows.
No,
He's used
to
to
him, we're making
Out of
fun
love.
of
We
you.
love you, Wes. Don't you remember all the lemons and crackers I gave you over the days? How many ketchup packets did I save for
How many
you?
Bentley sauces did we convince you to drink and then not come through to what we said we were going to give you afterwards?
Well, we let you live in the apartment till Jason beat you up.
It's fine.
You could have came back. Actually, I lived with him again after that in Louisville.
That's right. That's right.
I got him laid one night.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. I remember hearing about that.
I banged a fatty and fell asleep on her porch in wet clothes because we were swimming. And he banged her friend. I'm sure
he was on the grenade.
Talk about fucking smashing some puss. I bet he ruined that shit. I bet it smells worse than Indian food.
Yeah, it's tainted now. It smells like onion freckles now.
I remember we woke up late for work, didn't even go back to the apartment, and I drove us to work, and I was still drunk. I hit like 9 curbs on the way. I just kept hitting the fucking median. I was fucking hammered.
Wait a minute. That
And
son
the
of a
Cadillac.
bitch. One night when in the Cadillac, as a matter of fact, when he picked you up from the airport one day, didn't you get arrested because
me
he was
arrested.
littering out the window?
He literally, in front of a cop on the highway, threw trash out the window, and I fucking outsider slap punched him.
Yeah.
And the cop pulled me over, and I literally just rode a Greyhound from Jacksonville, Florida, back to Dallas, 30 hours, because they took us to Houston first, because that makes sense. And I spent 32 hours on a Greyhound and in Greyhound stations. And on the way home from the bus station, like 4 a.m, he got me arrested.
You're like 5 minutes from home, 10 minutes from
Literally,
home.
we were in Farmers Branch. We were 10 minutes from
You're
home.
like, I can just feel my bed right now. Oh my gosh, I'm so close.
That's all I wanted. Instead, I got to Farmers Branch and no food.
No.
I was trying to wait till you get home to eat because I was starving.
Because you're like, I don't even want to stop in this
Yeah,
godforsaken
I just
town.
wanna
I
go
just
home.
want to get home.
And yeah.
And then
it
he
was-
littered out the window. Got
Yeah.
you busted.
Why? Just throw it in the bed. Just throw it in the... it's so frustrating.
This is why we're making fun of that guy.
Yeah. That gives me the right.
Among other things.
Also, we saved him from his crackhead mom and her pimp. So he was a rescue bum.
It was. He was our rescue. He was a special project. Special interest. We didn't do so good. I think we failed that one. We failed.
He did pretty. He ruined 3 of my cars with his body odor. So it's pretty funny, but he did.
Yeah.
But all right.
You don't know the good old days are gone until you're talking about them like the good old days, man.
Yeah, you don't know you're in the good old days until they're gone.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. All right.
So love me when I'm here, hold me when I'm gone. That makes no sense. 3 Doors Down.
None.
Anyways, let's get out of here. Also, 3 Doors Down, they look like HVAC guys and welders union guys.
They did. I was
did.
expecting them to like tear down the stage after they finished their concert.
I thought they were there to work on the roof. All right. We said it 3 times. We're out. Check us out. Social media at the Open Mic Podcast everywhere except for Twitter, which is
Open Mic 5000.
And then check me out. My special. We have a release date, January 1st, New Year's Day. You're hungover. Put my special on. You don't have to be smart to enjoy it. I made it that way on purpose because I'm not smart. I'm actually really smart. But YouTube at Mikey B the Comic. All platforms at Mikey B the Comic. Give me follows. Clips to come soon in the next few weeks. We'll start getting some previews and promos and stuff up for that. But yeah, please put it on. I don't even care if you have the volume on. Just put it on. Help your boy. I need some help. Please.
He needs that internet money.
Please. Yeah. I need internet money. I need people to buy tickets to my show. Please.
I don't even want him to share it with me. I just want him to just get his own internet money.
He wants it. That's why he's still nice to me. He
help
wants
him.
He needs
help
it.
him.
Helping me helps him, though, if you like him. And if you hate him, fuck him. I won't help him. I don't care.
He won't.
Whatever. I just need the money.
Exactly.
Give me the money, Lebowski. All right. Bye.
See ya.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.